Couple days ago, I titled a video, "The West Runs Through Dallas." Well, they just got cooked by the Oklahoma City Thunder, and some Thunder fans in the comments section were not happy at that title. They were like, OKC runs the NBA. What are you talking about, loser? So it's time to cover the most dominant team thus far in the Western Conference. It's interesting that the narrative from those who barely pay attention to the NBA is, oh, there's no defense anymore. I guarantee you some of your grandparents at Thanksgiving, family members, whoever, when the NBA was brought up, they probably mentioned something like that. Well, the best team in the league, record-wise, in the Western Conference is all about defense. They have a 103.3 defensive rating. They are averaging, as a team, 12.1 steals per game, the most for an NBA team since the 1993-94 Seattle Supersonics. And their defense is a big part of their offense. 22.6 points off turnovers easily, the most in the NBA. They have 3 players averaging above 3 deflections per game. That's insane. Alex Caruso, 3.7. Cason Wallace, 3.5. Jalen Williams, 3.2. Then they have 3 more players averaging 2 deflections per game. Lou Dort, 2.8. Shea, 2.6. Isaiah Hartenstein, 2.3. As you could imagine, they lead the league with 502 deflections as I'm recording this video. And here's the thing, the defense can get even better because think about it, they are missing one of the best rim protectors in the league, Chet. The duo of Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet have yet to been on the court at the same time. Get this, the Thunder have a 8-1 record with Isaiah Hartenstein this season. They have 120 offensive rating, 106 defensive rating with him on the floor. He himself has a 99 defensive rating. Let's go to the other big man, Chet. He has a 98 defensive rating. Guess what? They have a 8-2 record with him on the floor this year. And all time when he's in the lineup, they win 70% of their games. Now, back to this year, they have 100 defensive rating, 113.5 offensive rating with him on the court. And the scariest thing is to think about, the Thunder will have the option to have one of these elite rim protectors on the floor at all times. Plus, at any point in time, they can just go back to the small ball lineups that they have been relying on in the time that both Chet and Hartenstein have missed. They just have so many options lineup-wise, so many switchable players with speed, length, and athleticism, toughness. It's unfair, and not many teams have the firepower to even compete with this OKC team at full strength. Then offensively, obviously they are carried by Shea and Jalen Williams. The current MVP Shea is averaging 30.2 points per game very efficiently. He officially can score in every which way, in the middle of the floor, at the rim with the left or right hand, the corner. He's a threat from anywhere at any time. He's shooting pull-up three-pointers all of a sudden. He's shooting more off the dribble threes, which makes him a complete scorer. MVP this man, it's that simple. Going to Jalen Williams, 21 points, 5 assists along with 6 rebounds per game. He's a do-it-all player, great defender as well. 50% from the field, 38% from 3 on 5 attempts per game. And when Shea is resting on the bench, he's the go-to guy who carries the load offensively. A big reason why they can survive without Chet is because Jalen Williams can easily step into being the number 2 guy. He really deserves to be considered an all-star. And the Thunder's offense is very simple. Drive and kick. Drive and kick. What makes it so dangerous is everyone on the roster can take it off the dribble. Everyone on the roster can shoot the 3 ball consistently besides Isaiah Hartenstein, and even him, he's not afraid to let it fly every now and again. So consistently, they are playing 5-out basketball with maximum spacing. But Hartenstein, as a passing hub, gives them something they didn't have last season. He's one of the best screeners in the league. He's 4th in the NBA with 4.4 screen assists per game. In the short roll, as a decision maker, he is very lethal. As a team, they're averaging 59.5 drives per game, first in the NBA by far. That's the identity of the offense. They aren't the usual team that lives or dies from the three-point line. And quite honestly, their three-point shooting can be very inconsistent. 19th ranked in the NBA, shooting 35% as a team. And overall, this is a team that old NBA fans supposedly want. So I should see them supporting the OKC Thunder. There are no egos. Everyone on the roster plays defense, and defense is a big part of their offense. They don't live or die by the three-pointer every single night. Shea is a part of the Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant heritage. He gets his buckets in a very similar way. OKC, in my opinion, has set themselves apart from the rest of the West. The closest team I see is the Dallas Mavericks. As of now, I believe if they end up on the opposite sides of the bracket, that is going to be the Western Conference Finals. Let me know if you agree, and let me know your thoughts on the Thunder.